The garlic is done. It's all cured, ready to clean up. Let's do it. Welcome to the forgotten corner of my garage, but it was a perfect spot to put this unused shelf that I was just using kind of for junk on my deck to store the garlic. And it's all nice and cured, has completely dried out. It's very crispy. This is Hardneck garlic, so it's very hard. We're just gonna put it back in the basket that I used for harvest. We're gonna take it to a beautiful spot underneath a silver maple tree. I'm gonna clean it up there because there is enough of a mess in my garage. And if I could do this under a beautiful tree, why wouldn't I? So if you didn't see my garlic harvest video where I harvested all of this, it went pretty well. I got 77 heads of garlic. So that's about a head of garlic a week. Maybe a little, is that a little extra? I definitely need to plant more next year because I definitely could use a lot more garlic than that. And I would love to have some to share and some to plant. So this is really not enough, but it is good enough for right now. This is actually a German hardneck variety that I got the seed garlic from my mom. It's very satisfyingly crunchy too. Need to clean up this garage, especially this corner, because it's filthy, isn't it? Okay, this is a little before. All right, never mind the oil stain from our almost classic car. Yeah, it is much cleaner in here, so that's nice. And I will have to find somewhere else to put the shelf. But my gosh, this would be a nice seed shelf, seed starting tray, wouldn't it? Maybe right up against the windows? I don't know, the possibilities are endless. Just glad I cleaned up my mess. Okay, so here is the plan of attack. I am going to kind of divide these into two separate categories. I'm going to have my cook with kind of immediately kind of basket, which is this cute little longaburger here. And then I'm going to have my will braid. It's gonna be pretty easy. We're gonna be just snipping off the stems, and I'll bring you in closer. But we're basically gonna be trimming off the stems for the ones that we don't want to bundle. And we're going to be cleaning up the roots. We don't want to take too many of the roots away because we don't want to introduce, we don't want to cut too far into the base of the garlic when we're trimming the roots. But this is going to clean up really, really nicely. So I'm excited to get it done because it's kind of been sitting in my garage. But let me go get some twine. So like I said, we're going to first make a couple judgments as to what, I guess, category these are going to go into. So consume right away or keep close to the kitchen and then store for longer. So you kind of want to judge the outer skin of the garlic. You can even do this before you clean it up. So as you can see, I have two in front of me. This one is slightly open and it kind of is already kind of compromised. Oh no, the gnats have found me. Okay. So the skin outside is kind of already compromised here. So this is going to go into the consume somewhat immediately. And then this one is, look, it's like nice. And once we clean the skin up, which is really easy, you just kind of rub it off. Rub off a little bit of the outer paper. You see how none of the cloves are exposed, and that is going to clean up just beautifully. Whereas this one, if you rub it off, you can see that these cloves, they're exposed and they're fine. They're totally edible. I'm totally going to use them, and I'm going to use them, but they probably won't store as long. So this one we are going to put into our little basket here for consuming for my kitchen. So we're gonna store that in my kitchen. But this is really easy. So we're gonna just, oh my gosh, if I can just ignore those things. So you kind of do wanna leave a little, oh no, I trimmed the wrong one. Oh, shoot. Okay, anyway, that's what it looks like. So you do want to trim it just about that. Give it a little bit of a neck still. And then I will just be tossing these to the ground because I will compost those later. And then you want to just trim up the roots. This is why this is fun to do outside, because it's a bit of a messy process. So we're just going to leave it at that. It's okay if it's a little dirty because this is organic. It's all organic. Ooh, I could even use that to clean them up a little bit, but you don't want to go too much further than that. And then any dirt, debris you want to remove. And there we go. It is nice and clean and ready to be stored in the basket. So these cloves have separated and they will just go right into the basket for me to use in my kitchen. Oh my gosh, you guys, I keep just trimming them. We can have any to save. It's just too satisfying. A perfect garlic clove. Into the basket you go. Okay, now I'm going to be discerning. We're gonna strip these off, just the outer layer. Yep, and then that times, well, 76, because I already used a garlic clove. Because I ran out of garlic and it was just perfect timing. Here we go, ready to bundle. Also, of course, you don't want to take too much of the paper off when you're cleaning up and removing some of the paper on the outside, because that is what's protecting the garlic. So don't take too much of it off. It is so beautiful today. I'm so grateful for this weather. It's not too humid. It feels like an Idaho summer. Oh no, don't do what I just did. Don't do that. Am I slicing my hand? Like, so I just peeled off the entire, okay, well that has to go in my, actually that one was compromised anyway, so maybe that was on purpose. But yeah, that one is slightly open. That one has to go in the bin to use immediately. Yeah, it's like kind of satisfying to rip off all the roots, but I think you can expose too much. This big one is definitely getting replanted, because the bigger the bigger the clove that you start with, the nicer the head of garlic is. So you do want to prioritize planting nicer ones. So a lot of this will just be my seed garlic for next year. And then some of it I will eat. So one year I will have enough to have seed garlic and eat the whole year. I guess I'm investing in the future. I mean, I am a mother, so that's kind of my job, isn't it? You're welcome. You're welcome, world. Stunning. Stunning and brave. Might need better shears. That's pretty cool. It's like hung on to the pine cone that was in my hugelkultur bed. If you don't know what a hugelkultur bed is, go check out my video where I harvested all this, and it's kind of like my preferred method. It's like lasagna, layering, basically using what you have around your yard. Kind of a no-brainer once you start. It's fun. And it's free. So last year I didn't have quite enough seed garlic. I think I only planted like 4 or 5 rows last year, and I got a ton of garlic from it. And actually all this garlic was from my own seed garlic as well, which was originally from my mom a couple years ago. So it's just been perpetuating itself, which is really neat. Oh, that one has to be for the kitchen because it's been compromised. Right there, it's, oh darn. But anyway, oh my gosh, these gnats. Anyway, I didn't have enough of my own seed garlic, so I used Costco garlic because that's the other garlic that I buy. It kind of came out kind of small. So, I mean, it did grow and I did get garlic from it. So that is definitely worth it in a pinch. So it was very, very cool. I don't think it was hardneck either. May have been softneck. Was it? I feel like it was hardneck. I don't know. But it was, yeah, it was just like the Costco bag of garlic. This is also a very dirty job. So I'm glad that I'm doing this outside. And also, did I mention how beautiful of a day it is? Stunning. Okay, so I got this far. I don't know how, it's probably like a third of it maybe. Ooh. So I did this many. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Will you marry me? So I did this many and I'm gonna pause because it is 5 o'clock. I have other obligations. So I'm gonna finish this probably off camera, maybe on camera, no promises. So I will see you back to do a little bundling. This is the glamorous setup. Just watching some YouTube. And yeah, I think this used to be my husband's. And that used to be either his or his mom's. Which is very sweet. But yeah, I just finished peeling the garlic and I only ended up with a little bit more than this because I did use some in my cooking already. But this is the garlic that is a little bit too open to store long term. But yeah, I only ended up with that many, and then I was trying to keep up a little bit, my mess a little bit contained. But I mean, of course I grabbed the biggest one because there are some that look like that, but I just wanted to show you because I'm so proud. Look how stinking cool that is. And you could clean this up, you know, a little bit more, but how cool is that? Yeah, I'm super excited. So the next step is we're going to bundle them. Bundle them up. So you can't technically braid hardneck garlic because they don't have soft stems, but you can kind of lay them together and kind of simulate a braid, kind of display them that way. And that also allows airflow as they store, as opposed to a basket. I mean, a basket does have airflow, but it just allows for more airflow and then also visibility so you can see if anything is rotting or needs to be used immediately. So that's what we're gonna do. So to make the braid or the bundle, if you will, you can either use twine or string, like kitchen string, or you could use a beautiful ribbon or, you know, thin rope or something, or you could even use florist wire if you have it and if you want to use that. I'm just going to be using some twine. kind of chic. We shall see. And then these things are the hooks. I just drop in the top. I just put this in the 2x4s up there, nice and sturdy. And then these ones hang down here and they hold themselves up. This is maple. I just hung those over like that. These just drop in like that and are held in place, which is pretty cool. And then I just added there for more storage. That one looks like that. I think it looks great. You'll have to excuse my appearance. I just got done taking a dip in the pool because it's a bit of a heat wave in my house. I don't know, it's like 85 degrees inside with air conditioning. First one, I think. Let's go get the garlic. Welcome back to the studio. Got garlic? I'm gonna have to get something longer to hang these. I found me some kitchen string and I'm gonna make these tails over here. Just make some loops. So I'm basically just gonna go through here. Like it. And then see how long we want them. So right about there, I'll make a knot. I love it. I love it. It's really tight. And a lot of this will be, maybe about half of this will be used for seed garlic in the fall. A lot of this is not going to be staying up here. It's going to go back in the ground. Unintentional, but I like that they're hung at different lengths. I also prepped a bunch of quiches and froze them because we went through that heat wave at the beginning of summer and I didn't have anything really prepped. Well, I had some things prepped in my freezer, but I didn't have like a lot of ready-to-eat meals. And yeah, I realized I love quiches and they're easy to prep, and I have chickens, so I always have a plethora of eggs. So I'm thanking myself today because I just popped it out, popped it in the oven. Frozen. Tiny little bug. Thank you. Right, last one though. This is already so charming behind me. How cute is that? So charming. Ah, it's so cute. How cute is that? And then just picture me sitting here all winter making videos. It's gonna be great. Let's back it up. See what it looks like. It needs work. We're just gonna focus on the garlic. Do they look suspended? They look slightly suspended. Is it magic? This is a little behind the scenes. I don't know what I'm going to do with that dress form, but I don't know that it's going to stay there. And then an abandoned project, because do you even DIY if you don't have an abandoned project lying around? Or is it laying around? I don't know. The garlic. Garlic. Very dramatically suspended here. I don't know if I love it. I feel like I want to be able to see what it's being hung from. I might have to make their strings a little longer, but thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you made it this far, please leave a little garlic emoji comments, because then I will know that you heard me tell you that. And I hope you enjoyed my little bundles of joy. They will bring me lots of joy after I plant them in the ground and then eat some, but mostly plant, because growing seed garlic is apparently my new hobby, and it's wonderful. They are pest free. They're so easy. Stick them in the ground in the autumn, and nothing eats them or munches on them, which is something that I will bring up in another video, because I'm dealing with things eating my things in the garden right now, and it's not fun. But this is super fun. I'll see you in my next video. Take care. This garlic being suspended. So, unfinished basement forever. Should we finish it together? I want to learn how to finish a basement, don't you? Think I can do it? I think I can do it.